Hello, friends, family, countrymen. Lend me your. Actually, I don't really care what you lend me. Because honestly, I am here for me. Shoutouts to YouTube. And shoutouts to all those other entertainers because it is hard being an entertainer. Luckily for me, I am, for the purposes of these videos that I've been posting, doing this for me. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means I'm going to be myself. Hopefully, you find that entertaining. My goal is to be myself. And I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So why not post about it, right? So I am documenting my life and my experiences with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have been experimenting with the spellbook archetype. And I have been doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. I really like the spellbook Magician of Prophecy as an engine. Shoutouts to the Ryziel archetype, literally having an engine as one of their cards. Activate Spellbook of Judgment. I've been watching Jesse Cotton, and he said in one of his videos how tough it is to talk, be entertaining, and also be competitive. And I wonder about that. It's something that improves over time. If and I do say so myself. There's tricks to this game. Tricks of the trade, as they say. And I, for one, am looking forward to the future. Yet, I rather am looking forward to the future, that is. I'm looking forward to my job. Because as of next week, oh my god, it's around the corner, I will be working a new job. One that I am looking forward to. And proud of. Shoutouts to Brenda. Whoa, the lights. The lights. Let me see the light. Let me feel its warm embrace. Shout out to vocalizing. Our emotions. Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do. And that's be amazing. So let's be amazing together. Together. My spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy is in the graveyard. Which means I can bring this guy out with a little bit of luck. I am going to link summon. Now, for those of you not watching, I'm over here talking about I'm doing this for me, and at the same time, I'm also like, I guess I just feel good. I feel good. And when I'm feeling good, this is what you get. Shout outs to school. Shout outs to school always being an option. Always being an option. Because it is. And the future is never set in stone. It never is. Oh no, it's not, never set in stone. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Now I can use my spellbook of life equip spell. I cannot wait for next week, for I will have my revenge. The boy is gonna have his revenge, is what I'm saying. Revenge on the world. Revenge on the life that he's had. Revenge for his life. Does that sound a bit ominous? Battle phase, strike with Crowley, the first Prophecia, strike with Justice of Prophecy, go to main phase 2, and we shall pass the turn. Activate the effect of Justice of Prophecy. We're going to add to our hand one High Priestess of Prophecy. And we are going to add one Spellbook of Fate. Once we are going to discard Temperance of Prophecy. Once Spellbook of Wisdom. Bum ba da dum. Oh no! They used Port of Extravagance. And then their special summoning from my graveyard. And tribute summoned as well? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Actually, I'm playing against the bot. He's a cute bot. Bum bum ba dum. Activate effect of the Grand Spellbook Tower. And return to our deck Spellbook of Life. Draw. Ah, beautiful. We shall activate the Magical Abductor and activate Magical Libra, which basically opens up my Pendulum Summon game. I need to normal summon. Yeesh. Discard sinful spoils of the white forest. We are going to target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, our Temperance of Prophecy. And then if Sinful Spoils is sent to the grave to activate an effect, you can set it down. Now, with that being said, our options open up. They got 3 back row. They got 1 Legendary Fisherman, which is unaffected by other monsters' effects, and searches for a card when it leaves the field. I have 1 Spellbook of Fates in my hand, which I'm going to use as a defensive option. So let us Pendulum Summon our Star Drawing, which is this cute little card that opens up XYZ summoning for me. Bing. In this case, I'm going to use it to substitute a level and add it to my Temperance of Prophecy. 1 level, please. Reduce the level of Star Drawing. And we have gangs of spell counters on board. So we're going to bring out boom! Arcanite Magician. Boop, boop. We're going to activate this effect to take out 1 spell counter from our magical library, and we're going to begin popping this back row. Boop, 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 boop. Goldfish. Goldfish. I am saying goldfish. Goldfish? 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 Goldfish. Now, the play is to activate this effect. Take 1 more from our magical abductor. 1 more spell counter. Pop his legendary fisherman. You're going to get that search effect off. And now I begin the beatdown. Bam. And I have just enough for game. Fear the Great Sea. Dun, 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 dun. I've been practicing with this going first, going second. And I've gotten pretty good. Oh, the hair looks amazing. Make your move. Draw. I drew Spellbook of Secrets. I have the Grand Spellbook Tower. I have my engine, and I also want interruption in case they Pot of Greed. What do I do here? So I'm going to activate Spellbook of Secrets. I am going to grab the Spellbook of the Master. What a cool name. I need a spellcaster on the field. And I'm going to use the search effect of the Spellbook Magician to grab the Spellbook Starhawk. Activate it. Activate the Spellbook of the Master. I'm going to show my opponent a Spellbook card and then target my Spellbook of Secrets. Grab my Spellbook of Judgment. No judgment, no shame. Gonna get 1 spell counter on that. We're going to activate the Grand Spellbook Field Spell. We are going to set 1 Spellbook of Fate and also set 1 Spellbook of Judgment. Quick play spell cards to activate on the opponent's turn. Always good. They tribute summon. Ha! They really need Umi. I'm going to quickly activate my Spellbook of Judgment on their normal summon. Because I'm going to activate my Spellbook of Fate. It gets an extra spellbook in the graveyard. Hey, little termite, or little ant. Beep! Squashed. It's mating season for them. I'm going to banish Spellbook of Secrets and Spellbook of Judgment. And I'm going to change the battle position of my Magician. Battle position of my Magician, get it? It's going to let me search Spellbook of Secrets, and the engine keeps chugging along. Yes, I would like to apply the effect of my Spellbook of Judgment, and I'm going to grab another Spellbook of Fate. Because honestly, that's the win con for a lot of these things. Special summon a monster, Stoic of Prophecy. I wish there was more synergy between the Prophecy cards and the Spellbook cards. Spellbook of Knowledge. Activate the effect of Grand Spellbook. Return to the deck the Spellbook of the Master. Draw. Perfect. I drew my Magical Abductor, so you know what that means. More spell counters. Spellbook of Secrets. We're going to search our Spellbook of Wisdom because they got 3 in the back row and we're protecting against Torrential Tribute. Yes. We're going to activate the Spellbook of Knowledge. And we're going to send to the graveyard because that's important to activate this. Our Grand Spellbook Field spell card. We drew Magica Libra, activate, and that's 3 spell counters on Magical Abductor, which is enough to activate the effect. We're going to add to our hand 1 Magical Abductor. And this is Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, there is their tribute. Let it go through. Stoic of Prophecy. To search Temperance of Prophecy. Going to Pendulum Summon our Magical Abductor. Boom. We have 6 cards in hand. We're going to set 1 Spellbook of Fate. And see if we can deal some damage to their life points. Boom. Main phase 2, end phase. Their move. So let's see what they do, huh? Let's see what they do. They ain't gonna do nothing. What you talking about? They ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna add a Torrential Tribute to their hand. I am going to deny with Ash Blossom. Atlas adds an Umi. And that ends their turn, which means that's game for me. I need to get 57,000 damage on the board, which will be easy enough. Activate Temperance of Prophecy. Or Summon. Spellbook of Fate. To return one set trap to the hand. Gonna hit the right one. It's gonna activate Temperance of Prophecy's effect. Tribute. Special summon World of Prophecy. Activate effect. We're going to grab our Spellbook of Secrets and our Spellbook of Fate. Add it to our hand. Boop. Boop. And swing for a lot of damage. Boom. Fear the Great Sea. Man, that light is going out. I'm having so much fun. I'll go second again. Huh. I do this thing where I think a lot in my mind. I have conversations with myself. It's something I've developed over many years of isolation. Shoutouts to being a hermit. Add 1 torrential tributes. They activate a legendary ocean. And they might have a pretty strong board here. I drew my Spellbook of Fate. Activate Spellbook Star Hall. They have torrential tributes, so I want to play around that. I have Engram Umbrella in hand. I'm going to normal summon Spellbook Magician. They're going to hold on to the torrential tribute. Activate Spellbook of Secrets. Going to grab Spellbook of the Master. Activate Spellbook of the Master because the conditions are met. No! Oh, I thought I accidentally activated Spellbook. Okay, of Fate. No. That would have been a misclick. Grab the Grand Spellbook Tower. Activate Grand Spellbook Tower. Set Spellbook of Fate. End turn. They normal summoned. Battle phase. Declared battle. Activate Spellbook of Fate. Banish 2 cards. Secrets and Master. Targeting my Spellbook Magician of Prophecy to get that extra search. I'm channeling Jesse Cotton right now, and it's working. I do take 24,000 damage. 24,000 damage. Draw. Amores of Prophecy, or Armors, Amors. Activate Grand Spellbook. Return to the deck Spellbook of Fate. Draw again. And I drew Justice of Prophecy. Activate Spellbook of Secrets. Gonna grab They got 2 monsters on the field in their spell book, and then 2 traps. I know one of them's a torrential tribute. We're gonna grab our spellbook of eternity because I just banished a couple of cards. Okay, I'm gonna activate spellbook of eternity while keeping in mind I need a spellbook card in hand to activate a few of these cards. I need a magician on the field. I activated spellbook already. I'm going to set Amotes of Prophecy face down. I'm going to pass my turn. Battle phase. I set a card to play defense, and it worked because they had one 16,000 damage monster. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, activate Tower. We're going to return to the deck our Spellbook of Eternity. We're going to activate our Spellbook of Secrets to grab our Spellbook of Wisdom and summon Temperance of Prophecy. They activated their quick play spell Rage of Kairyushin. If Umi is on the field, target monsters you're broken up to the number of water monsters you control is 11 higher. Destroy them, and if you do, the zones that cannot be used until the next turn. I am going to activate my Spellbook of Wisdom. In an attempt to protect my Temperance. And there we go. So, Torrential Tribute. They have 4,000 on board. And they set 2 more cards. They stopped a big play I was going for. And I drew a Spellbook card. Their Umi on the field reduces water monsters level by 1. So I need to normal summon Spellbook of Magician. And I need to target my Spellbook of Life. They might have set Torrential Tribute. I'm going to play... I can't play around Torrential Tribute. Activate Spellbook of Life. Banish our Spellbook Magician. Gotta show the opponent one of our Spellbook cards. It's just how it goes. Okay. Activate Amotes of Prophecy. I'm a little more confident that their set card is anything other than Torrential Tribute. My Immortals of Prophecy is at 5, which means Immortus is at 5. Five plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 2 here. Synchro summon into Fortune Lady. I go into attack and they destroy my card. I need to pop Justice Prophecyr. Would mean a turn. So then I would go into the Link summon and extend my plays while having a different monster on the field. I'm going with Justice of Prophecy. Going into the Link summon. Crowley, the first Prophecyr. Select. It's going to be Spellbook of Secrets or Spellbook of Eternity or Spellbook of Fate. It's going to be one of those two, baby. Let's go. Spellbook of Fate. Activate Spellbook of Fate. We're going to banish a card. It's going to be C Stealth Attack. While Umi is on the field, this card is unaffected by other monster effects. Going to activate Spellbook of Prophecy. Crowley. Battle phase. Crowley attack the Legendary Fisherman. Activate Spellbook of Power. Oh, this is spicy. This is spicy. This is a spicy match. This is quite a spicy match indeed. They have two cards in hand. I have a powerful 21 attack Crowley thanks to the Spellbook Star Hall. I'm more focused and concerned about surviving another turn. Spellbook of Knowledge into Tower. draw 2. It could be, let's go check deck, huh? Because that's something that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel lets us do. So I could draw Magical Libra. I could draw Abductor. I could draw more spellbook cards. Because I've drawn a lot of my monsters. So I'm going for the Spellbook of Fate to play on their turn. In phase 2, set Spellbook of Fate, end turn. Okay. Battle phase. Direct attack. Alright. I survived another turn. I'm invested in this. Crazy. I survived another turn. We're going to activate or summon we are going to summon our Temperance of Prophecy. We're going to activate Spellbook of Fate. We are going to banish 2 cards. We're going to activate the effect of Temperance of Prophecy. To get our High Priestess out here. Activate the effect of High Priestess. Banish 1 Spellbook of Power. We are going to, when this card with spell counters is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target our Spellbook Hall. Activate its effect. Add from deck to our hand 1 Magical Abductor. We're going to set it in the P scale. We're going to set our Magical Libra on the other P scale. We are going to Pendulum Summon our Star Drawing in attack mode. We're gonna go to attack. In phase 2. We're going to Link Summon. Da 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 da. Activate the effect of Crowley. One of these. One of these. One of these. Done. Done. Activate our Spellbook of Secrets. Grab our Spellbook of Eternity. We are going to target our Spellbook of Fate. Get that in here. Activate our magical abductor. Thank you. Set our spellbook of fate. And move to turn 11. Fear the Great Sea. Ooh, they normal summoned Mermaid Knight. Battle phase. They think they won here. I am going to Spellbook of Fate. And we are going to get rid of this card altogether. Banish 3. Alright. They have 3 cards in hand in an open field. Gonna Pendulum Summon. Whee! Look at the cute animation for Pendulum Summoning. Our Magical Abductor. We're going to normal summon our Angraecum Umbrella. Angraecum. Can activate its effect. Discard our World of Prophecy. We are going to target one of our cards. And it's going to be our star drawing. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. And we're going to bring out our Arcanite Magician. Battle phase. End phase. Woo! I was sweating there. It was anyone's game there for a second. La-dee-dee-dum. I'm going first now. 43 minutes. Hey. If you are sticking around for this, I just would like to say I appreciate you. Because this is just my journey with Spellbook. Why would you care about this random brown dude in Watts who just came back from a community event, by the way, where a band was playing and where he was with kids playing basketball and imparting some knowledge? Why would you? Why would you care about this guy, huh? This guy. This awesome guy. Spellbook of Secrets. To grab. Spellbook of the Master. Da-da-da-da. Activate Spellbook of the Master. Show our opponent Spellbook of Fate. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Grab our Spellbook of Tower. And this is where I'm going to end the video because it's about to be bedtime for my father, who is also my roommate here. So I'm going to end the video here. Stay tuned for another one. Thank you for joining me on my Yu-Gi-Oh journey as I continue to learn more and more about Yu-Gi-Oh. And lately, my focus has been the spellbook archetype and the prophecy archetype. Their synergy, whatever. Shout outs to Jesse Cotton, Rhyme Style, and all the Yugi tubers out there like Team APS and Syriax and all you lovely, wonderful people. Okay, peace.